and welcome back. This is your Detective Lazaria, seeking spirits in Mountain View Cemetery in Oakland, California. Since it's a huge cemetery, I wanted to do a part 2. So, let's see who wants to continue to join me. I took a quick break. Well, I wouldn't say quick, but a relatively good sized break for them to gain the energy they need. So hopefully they can continue to speak to me. I don't know what they did while I was gone. If they interacted with any of those balls, I wouldn't have known. So, again, Spirit Talker is on. Waiting to see who has a story to tell, who wants to be known, who wants to say hi. Still waiting.
Don't leave me.
I'm not trying to. I mean, I did earlier. Because it said, can you stay a while? And I was like, right when I was about to wrap things up. And I'm like, well, I have to go. Dinner call. Sorry. Don't want a cold food. And then here we are saying, don't leave me. But I'm like, I did. But I'm not going to for at least another 45 minutes, I hope.
Find my grave.
Funny enough, I'm literally in Find a Grave. So you can see that I'm on the Find a Grave page of the Mountain View Cemetery that has 125,000 plus souls resting here. And you're trying to ask me to find your grave? I'll try. But I'll need to have some information about you in order to find you.
Forest. We have two with that last name. If your name is Amy Edith D. Forrest, they were only 25 years old. There's unfortunately no grave photo though, but it's supposedly on plot 19, grave 2059. Otherwise, there's William, who's your husband, maybe, or father, possibly father, William Freeman DeForest. Since it's the last name same, it's probably the dad. And just in case it's a first name, we have 15 that have that name. I love to sing.
Well, I know that's a repetitive phrase that was just said earlier a day ago, but maybe there's some others that happen to love to sing in this cemetery. So we have 15 for the first name being Forrest. It just said Forrest because it said find my grave. There are 15. And there's a lot.
Feel.
So I typed in loved to sing. And these are the ones out of the 125,000 plus that mention it.
Tattoos.
Tattoos. So we have Glenn Barley, Rosalie Thomas, Helen Woods, Aaron, Betty, Barbara, Judith. I mean, they may not put literally love to sing together, but either way, just, yeah. Marjorie, Carmen. And that's it. Is it possibly Anne? Oh, no, Glenn. Oh.
Glenn.
Glenn. Well, there's somebody that has a collection of tattoos, of Daisy tattoos, and that was Anne. I mean, it said tattoos.
Toy.
So is it Glenn Allen Barley who loved to sing? He had a beautiful voice. He was honored to sing the national.
It's me.
Yay, we got him. We found him. So it said love to sing, then Glenn, and it just said he was honored to sing the national anthem with his group. So that's cool. Not many get to do that. And
They keep secrets.
okay, he was 74 when he passed. Always smiling, always singing, forever in our hearts. Cool. Because again, remember when I did the Love to Sing, it was the first one. Glenn, it's me. Cool. It's nice when I get them to kind of clarify that it is them, whether it's a capital or it's me. Yes, that's her, or something like that. And considering I just saw it, and it's like, oh, hey. Cool.
We're outside watching.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So far I had one Jason from part 1, and then part 2 so far Glenn. Anyone else?
Dude.
Dude. Okay, dude. It's funny how I get eat poop, an aggressive spirit, and then I get dude. Dude.
Breath.
Well, there's this one where it says their sisters begin calling him my little dude. And that was James Uriah Brown.
Walls hold secrets.
They not only hold secrets, they have living things in them. That skitter and scatter in there. You know what I'm talking about. But yes, excuse me. Let me get something to drink real quick. All right. Like I said, I can do so much on the search side. So if you happen to have a specific way of passing a specific name, or just like how someone said I love to sing, you can tell me and I can try to do the thing where I can find you, just like I found Glenn. So if you want to be known, you just let me know. Oh, okay.
My name is Catherine.
Let me type in Catherine with a K. So we have too many. We have 340 Catherine. So out of the 340, if you're one of those, hi. I'm fortunately not going to be able to narrow it down right now. Unless you can prove to me that you can try to help narrow it down. Maybe there's something in your bio that I can put. So we'll see if anything else gets spewed to help narrow it down. Be nice. Sorry, that's dinner. Ugh.
Madam.
Is it Madam Catherine? When you say madam, does that mean somebody in the 1800s? Hmm. I don't think it's going to help, but I'll type it in. Hmm. No, no, madam. Oh, okay. We have a Madam Balsey. Balsey? Could just be coincidence. It's in Stranger's plot. That's an interesting plot. Hmm. So basically, it's an unknown person. Hmm. But if it is Madam Catherine, there's still 340. Hmm.
You are accepted.
Thank you. Waiting. Also waiting. And just so you know, you can, again, let me know you're here by giving these clear balls a bit of movement by tapping, shifting, picking up. Or you can confirm with the balls. Or you can go very strong in the EMF meter to orange or red.
Richard.
Well, Richard, I have a gut feeling you're going to have a lot of Richards. But let me go ahead. We have far too many. 684 Richard names. What if you were tied to a Catherine? I'm going to try that. Could it be Richard Wood? His spouse is Catherine. He got to live to 94.
People have seen me.
So it just happens to be a spouse with that name, Catherine, tied to this guy. Not sure if it's them, but still trying to help narrow it down. Did I find you? Maybe. it was quiet. A little too
Can you see me?
quiet. You just said people have seen me, and then you just asked me, can you see me? Can you tell that I can't see you? Because I can't. So the answer is no. The only way to know you're really here is if you give the clear balls that are in the room a bap. You can do it on the chair, the table, or up here. It's an indicator that you're around, since we cannot see you. Excuse me. If you need to gain the energy to do the bapping and the tapping on the clear balls, just take it from the 2 lamps that are turned on or the ceiling light. Those are great sources to gain the energy.
Port.
We have several, nope, never mind. We have 2 that have the last name Port. Elizabeth Port and Harriet Port. Are either of these 2 you? I just said Port. Oh.
I know you.
I know you. Well, I remember having a session with someone many, many months ago, and I remember I'm like, Port, huh? And so I did the exact same thing. I typed it in the last name, and as soon as I did and I pointed it out, and then it's like, hey, that's me, and they lit up the cat ball. But again, that's just coincidence. Are you related to any of these 2 Port individuals? That one that I helped many moons ago? Maybe they were somehow bloodline connected. I don't know. Or coincidence. Just see, I didn't forget. I just forgot the first name. Sadly. Mm-hmm.
Torment.
Well, unfortunately, that's not going to be much help on that word, torment, because the bios are not going to mention that word. I just typed it in, it didn't, so unfortunately, you may have been tormented, but it didn't show. Sorry if you were. I don't know what is up with my throat. Blech. Mm. Anyone else? I might do this for another 5 minutes to 15, depending on how things are going. I could go longer if it goes really well, but right now it looks like it could be between 5 to 15. It is a very large cemetery.
Night whispers.
I know this is off topic, but my pal Woogie Man did say he heard something in his ear. Could the spirits tell me what that word was on the spirit talker? He believes he heard a whisper of a spirit saying something in his ear. Can you tell me what that was while we're waiting for somebody else to come through?
Suffer.
Well, I'm pretty sure out of those 125,000 plus souls out there in that cemetery, I'm sure many have suffered in some form or way. And in case anybody's wondering what that word is that was whispered into Boogeyman's ear, it's that. In case we do get it. So if I type in just the word suffer in the bio, I'm pretty sure it's going to be 4. Never mind. I thought there was going to be a little bit. We got Wallace. Somebody I cannot pronounce, but Nilsson is their last name. Myron and Agnes. So these are the ones that had the word suffer in their bio. This one, that Agnes, looks like a very little girl, like a young one.
I'm still around.
Okay. Are you referring to hanging out in the cemetery? Are you still hanging out in the cemetery? Oh, maybe one of the ones that suffer? So far, that one, Agnes Nettie, she was only 15. There's, it's unmarked. So again, she was only 15. She came from Germany.
Piano.
Piano? I mean, I know Woogie Man plays piano. Oh, so Nettie succumbed to brain fever.
Watching.
Watching? Are you watching me? Or are you watching Woogie Man? Maybe he's playing the piano currently? I'm going to still type in piano in case somebody has a passion for piano. Well, yes, there's too many. So we have 64 that mention the word piano in their bio. So there's others that enjoy playing the piano, or were piano tuners or players. Healing.
Healing.
Okay. So it did say suffer, now they're saying healing. Ah, wait. Does playing the piano help heal you? Does the tunes of the piano make you feel more comfortable and heal your suffering, pain that you were having, whether it's the emotions that you were going through? That kind of seems about right. Music heals souls.
Skeletons.
Oh, that doesn't help me at all. Although there is that term, skeleton keys. These ones that you open a door with way back in those days. I know it's not tied to skeletons. I'm just thinking piano, keys, skeleton keys. I know, totally not connected, but interesting. All right, like I said, I might have to see about wrapping things up. I'm not sure I'm getting much on another person coming through. And I didn't hear the whisper word that somebody may have said into Boogeyman's ear. And that was today. I'm curious if they can say it. It has to be, I guess, pretty much the same thing. Oh.
Quiet.
All right.
Bed.
I mean, we're next to the bed. Did you by chance pass away in bed?
Listen out.
Well, I definitely did listen out, but all I could hear is our several dogs up in the hill. They're constantly barking very loudly. So if you were trying to say something, I couldn't hear you. Granddad?
Granddad.
Well, that ain't helping either. There's many that are going to have it listed as them being a granddad. Yes, I lose my voice again. I'm going to have to wrap it up, sadly. I mean, I did try. I am trying. And as you already saw in part one, I got a few ideas for sessions. Hopefully those go well. I don't know if I'm losing my mojo with the spirits or what it is. But hopefully if I pinpoint it to a specific topic or person versus just a cemetery, it might be a little bit more better with the communication and the activity. And hopefully these little things outside aren't constantly annoying us with their barking. Ugh. I hate it. Especially when it's like, it says quiet, and then that's when the dogs started. Wood.
Wood.
Remember? I had somebody with that last name. And now I forgot who that was. Of course I forgot who it was. Never mind. No, I did forget. No. Something. Richard Wood? Was that what it was? Richard? So Richard Wood. Is this you? You were 94, so you could have been a granddad. Maybe we're going back to you again? Richard Treadwell Wood. Granddad. If this is you, and you have the wife, Catherine, can you confirm? Again, to confirm, with a capital real quick, it's just beepity boppity boop on these balls, just like that. Doesn't have to be the same one. You can do the other three. Any of those. Or wait for this to turn off and try again. Are you Richard Treadwell Wood, who was 94 and maybe a granddad? Parents were Frank and Edith. Sibling was Hugh. Of course.
Satanic.
Mm-hmm. Well, of course it'd be like that. All right. Well, I gave it a go. It's just not working out. I don't know what it is. Oh.
I like the woods.
So maybe not the last name right now, but somebody's saying to me that they like the woods.
Allison.
There's 8 with the same spelling of one L. Of Allison. I don't know how to pronounce some of these last names. I'll just show you. I'll scroll down. So we have Alice A, Alice Carter, Alice Christ, Alice Lanoy, Alice M, Alice O, Alice Parker, Alice Y. If you were any of these that I just listed, can you light up the EMF meter to orange? Or purple?
I've been here for 100 years.
Well, I don't think that's one of these Alices that are popping in. I think it's someone else. Possibly somebody in that state. I tried. Alright, well, as much as I want to continue, I think this is just not as hopeful on getting it. So my theory was, with the mini that we're resting here with over 125,000, I was hoping that I get a little bit more activity, obviously a lot more names, a lot more connection, maybe at least one couple, but I didn't get anything. I got a few things, but not a lot. I did get Glenn, and then part one, and maybe Richard, by the way. And then part one, I got maybe Jason. That's it, which is a bummer. But again, this is me, Detective Lazari, trying my hardest to allow the spirits to come through. And as you already seen, I have a ton of notes that I'm trying to.
Do you believe in us?
I try to believe in you, but it would be awesome if you can prove it. If you can light up a clear cat ball, so we know you're here. But unfortunately, I'm ending it, so that's a bummer. Again, satanic.
Satanic.
Anyways, that's why I'm gonna just probably end it here. So we'll see if I can do my next one is the second one and the third. But basically, POET that have passed away. And those are the two that could come through. And then just like I said, there's just other ones that I thought about. Alright, well this is your Detective Azaria having to unfortunately sign out due to the strange way it's ending with satanic being said twice. And I'm not really getting a clear person coming through, or soul. But I tried. I did. So I'm gonna get going. There is something else happening anyways very soon. So yeah. This is your Detective Lazaria signing out. Peace, love, and eternity. Bye.